Is this too... This is too low. This is not the angle we want. This is just ugly. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Conversations with Friends and the Voices in My Head. I think I should change the intro, guys. The intro's too long. The little, like, my title right now is not giving. It's too long. Anyways, I don't care. I like it. I came up with it with my best friend Edith, and we were talking that I wanted to start a podcast for the 15th millionth time, and we were talking about the book Conversations with Friends, and we were like, oh my god, you could call it Conversations with Friends and have guests over all the time. And then I realized that I don't want to be having guests over all the time because I'm already really busy, and so the free time I get where I'm alone, I just really like enjoying my alone time. I didn't used to be like this. I was very dependent on a lot of people. Not like when I was in middle school, I was so scared to be alone, especially in, like, I don't know, at lunchtime, guys. That was traumatic. Who am I gonna sit with at lunch, you know, that you see in the American movies? Even in Madison, Turkey, that was real, okay? Because I was so scared to sit alone at lunch, and I didn't like any of my friends, okay? I hated them. These bitches were so mean to me all the time. I think I got bullied in middle school, which I just realized in the past few years. But I just didn't want to be sitting at lunch alone, and it was really scary for me. But I didn't want to be sitting with these bitches either, because I'm like, what, do I have no self-worth? Why am I sitting with people who are mean to me? Then I realized that it was okay to be sitting alone sometimes at lunch. And then I just started going and sitting alone. And and there was no phones, which was, you know how hard it is to eat lunch alone without a phone in the middle of middle school bully territory? No, you don't. Especially rich kid bullies, they're horrible. They're horrible, especially when you're in a private school and you're not supposed to be there, like, financially wise, but it's okay. Anyways, so that's when I finally figured out that alone doesn't have to be the most horrible thing in the world. And ever since then, I've just been more comfortable. Like that, I think 8th grade was the time that I learned that being alone is possible and it's not the end of the world. And after then, I had really like a lot of alone time when when all my friends went to college and I couldn't go to college. So then I just hung out with myself all the time, all alone, and it was really fun. Okay, sometimes it did get a bit boring, I'm not gonna like. Sometimes I just really needed a friend to have fun with. But this made me into the person I am today. Now I'm able, like, a lot of people I know, it's very hard for them to conceptualize the idea of going to a cafe alone or going to the mall alone or just doing anything alone. But me, I had that figured out at 8th grade, man. Like, I loved going to cafes alone. I loved going to bookstores, getting a good book. I sound horrible, but I mean, just reading or doing some work in a cafe alone, that's my favorite time of alone time. Because I can people watch too, and I'm just like... And I realized that I do like spending time alone at home too. I didn't at first because I thought alone time meant, like, me just sitting there and, like, watching TV, which I did used to do a lot of as well. But now I figured out stuff to do at home because I'm not home that often, so I need to, like, appreciate every moment I have home alone. And I started just, like, I don't know, doing random shit or bed rotting, to be honest. If that's what your body needs, then that's what you have to do. Because, I mean, it's finals week for me. Again, it's not over. It's finals month. And so yesterday we had an 8-hour short film, like, shoot day, and I acted in it for the first time, which was really scary, to be honest. Didn't want to disappoint. But then after that, I came home at like 3 a.m. and as I come home, I got out of the taxi, and it's like a 2-minute walk from where the taxi drops me off to my apartment. Not even 2 minutes, like 1 minute. It's like they drop me off at the start, and this is my apartment because they can't get in the street. So then, as I come in, I see these, like, you know, in Istanbul, there are, like, these random ass scary kids, okay? And these kids, like, I see them from the corner of my eye. They're at the end of my street. Like, okay, so taxi here, apartment here, they're, like, here. But it's like a hill, so they're here. So then I see them in the corner of my eye. I do not make eye contact. And then I just go home, slam the door, go up to my apartment. Tell me why. These kids followed me, start banging on the door. and like started ringing my doorbell. And this is not the first time this happened to me here. This is why it scared the shit out of me. And living here has really made me comfortable with calling up the cops. Like, the first time that happened, I think it was just like I thought it was a rando, but it turned out it wasn't. Anyways, that's not the point. But that time, that man, like, fucking broke our, like, ring thing. You know, the thing where you press the buttons and you go in, or like you ring someone's doorbell. That man broke it. And I didn't know what was going on, to be honest. I just felt like this surge of anxiety as I was laying right there. And I was like, I couldn't even hear shit. I just heard like really loud thumping noises. And I don't know why I thought it was like something happening on the roof. Like I was like birds. See, the thing is, when you're so used to living in a big city, these sounds don't like, they're not different. Like they're bird sounds, or I don't know, someone's doing weird shit downstairs. Like it's just really normal. But then as I like went to sleep, got up the next morning, I go and see the doorbell is fucking broken into. But apparently, from what I learned, my neighbors called the cops on this man, and the cops came. They took him away. I don't remember. Anyway, so this is the second time this has happened. And now I'm like, okay, bitch, I'm calling the cops if something happened now. I don't care if it's actually real or like not how, I don't care if it's like a 10 danger or a 5 danger. I'm calling the cops. I call the cops. And they're like, yeah, what happened? Whatever. Why am I coming home from a short film shoot at 2 a.m.? I just want to get in the shower and scrub my body. Why do I have to call the cops? Anyways, they come, by the way. It's such a weird concept for me that when you call the cops, they come like really fast. I mean, not super fast. Like I would have been dead by the time they came if it was real danger. But they came in like 5 minutes, I think, circled around the block. There was nothing left. They probably ran away. But anyways, I couldn't sleep last night till 4 a.m. because I don't know, I was scared of someone breaking in. This is why you live with roommates, okay? Even I'm a clean freak, by the way, and I don't want to, it's not like I have a serious mental disorder, but I am a clean freak, I think. And when I live with people, I think the clean freakness really comes out of me, or when someone's in my space and my mom's coming for a week and I'm really scared, because it's not even about the cleanliness of things, I think. It's about my space and how I like it arranged. Even if I leave something dirty, it's fine because I left it dirty. You know, I'm not a messy person or a dirty person. Sometimes I can be messy, but in my own way, it's okay. But when someone else does that mess, it really gets on my last nerve, to be honest. Like, if I don't want the iPad there, it's not gonna be there. And if you leave it there, that's gonna be a problem. Okay, that's why I don't live with people. But the thing is, this is like, not living with people has its own consequences, like this. And I really miss my roommate, my old roommate. Dama, if you're watching this, please hit me up, girl. But I really miss her. We used to have so much fun, and now we don't anymore. And it's been 2 years. How has it been 2 years? That's insane. But I used to come home and we used to chill, talk about our day, drink some coffee, drink some tea, and then just go to sleep. And if I heard her crying from her room, I would just go to her room. Or if she heard me crying in my room, she'd come to my room. Everything was so simple back then. Everything. Like, I used to be crying because that time was the Eras tour time, and I cried because I couldn't go to the Eras tour. I literally cried. And she would come and she'd listen to me cry about not being able to go to the Eras tour, and she'd listen to all my problems and all my little dumb shit, and that was fine. It was like having a built-in therapist. Guys, get a roommate. I want a roommate. But if you're gonna be my roommate, you have to deal with my clean freakness as well. So no roommates, actually. Okay, I take that back. Not for now. I really need to deal with that because I feel like I wouldn't be able to survive in another situation where I'm not living alone. So I really need to start adapting to that. I mean, it's not that I'm crazy. It's just that I like things to be vacuumed to a certain degree. Like, I vacuum every day. Okay, let's get off this topic. This is starting to make me sound insane. But anyways, this is why you shouldn't live in a big city. No, I'm kidding. live in a big city. Big city is fine. I love big cities, but to be honest, Istanbul is a really tiring place. Like, the minute you leave the house, it's like the overstimulation that I didn't realize happened to me. Guys, why am I like ripped? I don't know. I've been noticing this about myself. Like, why am I? Okay, I'm not that right. Okay, this is my right arm. Anyways, so I'm really excited because my music's coming out this month. I'm super, super excited. And I'm actually getting ready. This is I've never talked this fast in my life. I don't know. I think this is an exciting week. So I'm very overstimulated. But we're going to film my music video. Can you believe it? This is why I studied film, guys. This is why I studied film, because you have all your friends that are really talented in doing shoots, doing music videos, and anything of such. So one of my really close friends, Mika, came over the other day and we did a shoot in front of my curtains, and it's the best pictures taken of me to this day. These are the best pictures of me ever. And I'm really excited to post them. And they were gonna be my Spotify like banner thing. So we did that. And today my other friend, I love having friends in cinema. She's directing my music video. So that's super exciting. By the way, the songs are in Turkish. Some have English in them, but they're mostly in Turkish. Unfortunately, if it was up to me, I wouldn't make Turkish music. But I was like, let me give it a try because I live in Turkey. And doing music in Turkey and having it go global is the hardest thing. Acid reflux. Again, every time. Having it go viral is really hard. Really hard. And I have not seen one example to this day of this happening or occurring. So we're making Turkish music until I move out of here. Sadly. Unfortunately. Guys, give me a minute. I need to go get my powder, my beauty blender, and my powder. Powder. Beauty cream. Beauty cream? Beauty blender. Yeah, so my mom's coming to visit in a week, and I'm going to my hometown this week, and I'm really scared. I'm genuinely scared. It's not exciting. I'm just really scared because every time. So see, when you have a complicated relationship with your old apartments and hometowns and parents, so when you go home, it's really scary for me because I really need to be on my best behavior so everything goes smoothly, and that's something I'm really not used to do. Let's bake. But I think, I don't know, I have a better feeling because I think as you grow older and as you detach from your parents and as you go to therapy, which I am in right now, and it's really going great, to be honest, guys. Everyone should go to therapy, but it's really scary at the same time because I thought I was a really like I thought I was a really what's the word, enlightened person. I thought I was the shit. I thought I knew everything there was to know about myself, but apparently even people like me have things to deal with. Who would have thought? So I haven't been in therapy for 3 years, and I thought that nothing happened in these 3 years that would make me not be this enlightened human being, but apparently things happened. And things that I didn't process happened as well, that I didn't want to process. So now I'm in therapy. The first session, I was like, yeah, like, I really don't want to just talk about myself all the time because, like, I really know a lot about myself. And now I'm just, like, in there talking about the same shit every session. And it's been 4 sessions, I think. But she's really sweet. I haven't found a therapist that really worked for me because, okay, therapists, like, horror stories, part 1. So when I was in Syria, my mom took me to this therapist. So this was like my worst time ever in my life. And this therapist, here's my life story. Like, I explained to her, and I'm really casual about it too. I'm like, hey, okay, this happened, blah, 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 blah. And then, tell me why. It was like COVID time too, so we were wearing masks in the session. And tell me why this bitch starts crying. She starts crying, actually, like, her tears falling down from under her glasses and her mask, like, into her mask. And she's like, oh, I'm so sorry. And she starts, like, wiping her tears. I'm like, are you okay? Like, do you need like a, I don't know, do you need a tissue or something? Like, no, I'm fine. Just go on, go on. I try to go on. I'm like, yeah, this happened, and then she keeps on crying. Like, Miss Girl, why are you crying? I should be the one crying. This is my therapy session. And then that was the last time I went there. And it, like, just to put it in picture for you, in Syria, in this weird office, this hijabi woman, who was really sweet, by the way, with her glasses and her mask, crying after hearing what I said to her in therapy. Do you know how that makes me feel? Anyways, this is the first time that happened to me. I had a second time that happened to me, which I was going to this therapist for 2 years, and 1 year. And I really love this woman. This woman, she was my best friend in my own head. Like, I'm sorry, I know that's not professional, but she was so sweet. She laughed at all my jokes. She really validated me as a human being. And then, like, my shit in here went wrong again. And then I went to her and talked to her about it. And tell me why she betrays me by saying, I really think you should, like, get more professional help. And I started crying, which is normal for me as a patient. But tell me why this bitch starts crying too. Like, I knew I was your favorite patient, but you can't cry after firing me, okay? Like, technically, she fired herself. But you can't cry. You told me to leave. I mean, I was fine with paying you for whatever that was for a couple, 3 more years. Anyways, this is a bit of oversharing, guys. Like, I didn't think we were gonna talk about this today. But I guess wherever the winds take me. What is this situation right now? I don't know. I wish I had someone to do my makeup because I can never do my base right. Maybe because I don't have full coverage foundation, but I don't want full coverage foundation. I don't have a brush. I forgot. I didn't bring my brush. Anyways, my hair has been getting a lot better. Don't comment if it's not, but I think it's become real healthier ever since I started bleaching it. Like, it's better than it used to be, guys, okay? My curls have come back as well. This is me straightening. My curls have come back as well. It's straightened, but ever since I got the cut, ever since I cut it, it's been really looking fab. More fab than usual, at least. So I miss my dog, by the way. I'm really excited to see my dog when I go to Max. And I don't know what this episode was about. Like, I'm thinking of a title, but I really can't find one. And did I just film this whole thing with powder under my eyes? I guess so. Yeah, I'm gonna do my makeup now. I think this was more than enough. You got to know me a lot more than you used to. What else? Some life updates. I already gave a lot of life updates. You have too many life updates right now. Listen to my music. Listen to my music. Watch my short films. And I'll get you a better episode next week. These episodes have not been so deep because I've not been deep. I've just been really trying to live my life without thinking of the deep parts because I don't have the luxury to, like, fall deep into my emotions right now. That's a good sentence. I don't have the luxury to think about my emotions. Calm down. Anyways, it is really like that though because I have so much shit to do, and I'm in a good, like, cycle right now of work, social life, and doing things for myself and alone time. So I can't get out of that cycle. This is a really good cycle and it's getting me places, and I can't think about what I'm feeling right now. This is gonna blow up in my face later, but I think that's okay. Yeah, that's it for me, guys. If you want me to, like, talk about anything else in the next podcast, please tell me because I'm just gonna talk about what I want anyways. But if you have ideas, just let me know, and I'll see you in my music video, I guess. See you in Marson. Bye bye. Conversations with friends and the voices in my head. Do 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 do.